What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hunt, and we're here with episode 1 of The Road Less Travel, man. Now you see we got an open field, beautiful day. We got to get some DB work in. Now, right now it's just me. We're gonna have more episodes in the future where we got some other people on, but yeah, you know, we got to just get to work, get after it, and keep chasing our dreams, man. We got the nice Vapor Untouchable 3s, lows. I think that's what they're called. But yeah, that was the these might be the best cleats Nike's released in the last like 5 years. So I already hit like my stretches back at the house. No, we gonna run through those in another video, but yeah. So we already hit our stretches, so we just got, you know, our little kind of on-field warm-up. Hey, yo, if you watch this video, stop going on the field, no warm-up, no stretch, just running around. Like, you might be able to do it, you know, while you're young, but it's gonna come a point in time when that shit do not work out for you. First video went out a couple days ago. Got a ton of support on it. And I've had a lot of people asking me, yo, like, or reaching out saying like, yo, you should have been drafted, you should have been signed, you know, all this stuff. And they keep asking me, yo, how do you keep your head up? And I feel like I've always been a person who's been real good at controlling the controllables. Yeah, like I can't control, you know, what front offices, what they do, but I control my work ethic. I can control how I take care of my body, how well, you know, I keep learning the game of football. So I'm worried about all that stuff. And then whenever the time comes, whenever I get an opportunity, I'm gonna take advantage of it. That's kind of what the goal of this series is. Actually, going back to what I was saying about the cleats before. Hey, question of the day. What pair of cleats are you rocking right now? And what's your favorite pair of cleats of all time? I'm gonna say for me, it's the OG 2014 Vapor Carbon Elites. They kind of remastered them and just dropped them, but they definitely don't feel the same on the foot as the old ones, especially with like the different traction plate. Like that green traction plate, that was goated. Hey, wait, hold up. All right, we're gonna be back to you when we get this. All right, we got it. But I really feel like the ladder, you don't need like crazy exercises on it. Like you don't need to get good at doing the ladder. You need to get good at just better footwork, which ladder helps with. But you see people like kind of practicing for ladder drills. That shit don't matter. But I like using the ladder. It's really just a warm-up device. You know, I don't cater exercises towards ladder drills. It's more so just I do ladder drills to warm myself up for my main exercises. So we're just gonna run through, you know, a quick little circuit. I can't tell you the amount of times I've seen ladder drill videos. It's like, yo, use the ladder as a tool to help you get where you need, but the ladder is not the end all be all. And also, you want to go through it with kind of some pace, so you know you get your blood flowing, get warm. And you know your DB, just gotta work on moving backwards too. This does burn though, this does bite. There we go, that's the warm up. So to start, we just got kind of simple breaks, like short breaks. So keeping it nice and, you know, short, simple, really perfecting the footwork. on each individual break. So we're gonna do like a simulated back pedal break, a side run break where we gotta flip our hips. So it's really just, you know, perfecting the little things. So that way, once we start, you know, opening it up, going longer distances, we really have the foundation of crisp footwork. Yeah, why do DBs always gotta make such an exaggerated noise when they break? But once you kind of get through those, we open it up a little bit. Now I'll do like a W drill. Keep that there. Go there. So now it's the same footwork as before, but now we're just opening it up a little bit. You're getting more of a pedal, more of a side run, which should be more game-like. If you any break as a DB, you really want to explode and drive. So that way, when you're in the game, the receiver, he's fighting back to the ball. You have the muscle memory of, yo, I got to get back to the ball like that. That's how you make plays. So you get PBUs, get interceptions. Now we go to side runs, where we're already facing towards our direction. And with those, something I learned was you want to keep your front shoulder down, lead with the hip. Ever since I started doing that, been way cleaner on my brakes. I've been able to be like more tempo, more control. Because at DB, you don't ever really want to be forced to like speed all the way up. You always want to play with enough control to where you can brake any way you need to brake. And for the last one, we got the side run, but now we're facing away, so we got to flip our hips. In the shoulder. Ooh. I feel like my weight kind of got shifted back while I was running. As a result, I kind of leaned too far this way, which kind of made me open up wide on when I turned. You want to make sure everything, especially on this one, you want to make sure you're braking straight downhill. That was better.
The audio cut out, but right here I'm explaining why on a 90 brake you can't cut it exactly 90 degrees.
Taught to get friendly, which means they breaking their angle a little more downhill to get back to the quarterback. So if I'm running parallel to the line of scrimmage and he running back towards it, I'm never going to be able to make a play on the ball. So that's why when you brake, you want to be coming a little bit downhill too off the brake, so that way you're more in position to make a play on the ball. Ooh. Drive the route before you look back for the ball. Because when you're looking back for the ball, you're not as fast. And this is all about beating someone to a spot. So you really got to work to beat into the spot. And you do that by looking at him, not the quarterback. Work. I actually like that line was right here, so I could see myself being a little more downhill on my brake. All right, so right here, we're gonna do a little like kind of quarter simulation. Now, I never played a ton of quarters in my career, so it's something, you know, I still wanna get a little better at. Like when I'm in a quarters defense, I don't feel as comfortable. It's not as much muscle memory as it is for like, you know, one high stuff, even cover two stuff. So right here, we're gonna do just simple quarters. We're gonna act like 2 eliminates. We're gonna be in our pedal. One's either gonna run a dig or one's gonna run a post. If he runs the dig, you know, we're gonna be in our pedal. We're gonna break downhill, break it up. If he runs the post, we're gonna open up, turn, run, take the post away. Two eliminates, one. Ah! And a couple of times I have played quarters, I've always felt like I'm too fast out. I'm not patient enough, so that gives more potential for the receiver. It's, you know, right in front of you, be able to catch the ball instead of me being able to break on it, break it up. So I really just want to work patience, a slow pedal, not being too fast out of there, so that way I'm able to react either way. And this is like how I'm structuring my DB workouts. You know, there's a place and time for kind of a bunch of mashing a bunch of drills together, but there are times just like kind of acting like I'm on the field, simulating just the different concepts you can get, different routes you can get from the offense, and really just kind of working through like a little script of, all right, you know, I'm gonna put myself in this situation, play that, put myself in another situation, play that. I feel like there's a time and place for both of them, but I think a lot of guys fail to just kind of do the things that they would be doing if they were playing. So sticking with the theme of things you do in the game, we're gonna work middle of the field work, but we're gonna do it from a split safety pre-snap look. So burst to the middle of the field, get in the pedal, stay high on top of everything, and then pretty much break how the offense would break. So that could be straight downhill, that could be, you know, breaking to a deep ball on the sideline, whatever the offense does. The key with any break, when you're in the middle of the field and you're breaking on a deep ball, is you want to keep a high angle, so that way you can stay over top of everything. Because you see a lot of DBs, a lot of safeties, angles too flat, receivers pass them, ball gets thrown over their head, now they're not affecting the play. As a safety, you're the last line of defense. You got to make sure there are no big long touchdowns happening, and you can't do that if you're too flat. So that'd be like if you broke on a dig, or the quarterback threw the dig, stand high. That's not your play to make, but if he breaks free, if something happens, you want to be able to be there to impact the play in some type of way. So whether it's a tackle, a tip ball, you get an interception, a tip ball, he's kind of juggling it, you're able to break downhill, knock it out before you can secure it. You just want to have some type of impact. So right there, it's like it was a fade to the other side. I put a little weave in there, simulate the quarterback looking this way, but not fully committing. So I didn't want to turn my hips and run. And then, you know, he could kind of revote, look the other way. Now I can't make a play on that side of the field. So the key with your weave is, that's another thing you want to keep is at a high angle. A lot of guys, they try and push too lateral, so they're getting flat. By the time you break, the receiver's going to be past you. You want to keep your weave high, so that way once you break, you're still on top of everything, and you're not getting enough touchdowns.
Another mic malfunction, got to get a new one. But right here, we're working off outside leverage man coverage, like we're in a one hole or cover 3 match system. So we're just going through different scenarios we can get in that coverage.
That's definitely the biggest transition from college to the next level. Because in college, say a receiver tries beating your leverage, getting outside your leverage, you know, you can just slide, get hands on, be physical. When you can't do that, because footwork becomes a lot more important. That's one of those drills too that becomes a lot easier when you have an actual receiver in front of you. But like I said, it's good to just break it down, really be able to go through the footwork without having a situation where you might alter your technique a little bit because you have a receiver in front of you. All right, that's gonna do it. Great day at work. That's gonna do it for episode 1 of the Road Less Traveled. Man, we got a lot more in store for this thing here, you know. So we're gonna keep working till we get our shot. We're gonna bring y'all along with us. Hopefully y'all can learn a lot from my journey, learn a lot from all the knowledge I've gotten throughout the years playing this game. But yeah, appreciate y'all for being here for episode 1. Catch y'all next time. Peace.